We know that man is created in God's image and will worship and serve either the Creator or the creation. What religion is Mexico? Catholic, of course, you might say. Maybe 100 years ago, but consider this. Less than 50% of children are baptized in the Catholic Church. Less than 50% of these children take First Communion, and less than 50% of these are finally confirmed. Catholic churches are everywhere and are at the centre of each town, village and city. But the Church has lost the hearts of the people. Perhaps then they are old-style pagans like their ancestors, but although the Virgin of Guadalupe is little more than the Aztec deity Tonantzin in Catholic garb, and though the cult of the Virgin is a key pillar of Mexican identity, she does little to shape the everyday lives of contemporary Mexicans. Well, if Mexico is neither a Catholic country nor an old-time pagan country, what is she? Strange as it may seem, there are more evangelical pastors registered in Mexico than Catholic priests, and given the distrust of the civil government, especially in the light of their moves to tax tithes and offerings, and given that most pastors work full-time as well as minister, a significant percentage of pastors are unregistered. So, is Mexico an evangelical country? Well, probably not. Evangelicals, by and large, go to the same schools and universities, watch the same TV programs, read the same magazines, minus the morally objectionable material, as their non-Christian compatriots. They share the same outlook on life as their neighbours, except for limited aspects of personal morality and the afterlife. For all too many evangelicals, Christ is not a king who commands total obedience in every aspect of life. He is, rather, a gateway to heaven, a crutch to overcome personal problems, or, at worst, an ATM. It is inconceivable for Mexican evangelicals and their leaders that any nation could be a Christian nation, especially Mexico. What, then, is the beating heart of Mexico? What is the ultimate concern of Mexicans day by day? Whom do Mexicans fear and serve? The great God of Mexico is the God of the Romans, the Egyptians, the Phoenicians, and of every non-Christian nation that has ever lived. His name is Baal, the beast, Molech, the divine state. Baal's flag flies high over Mexico. Christian parents routinely pass their children through the fires of Molech and imprint their children with the mark of the beast, aka the CEP, the Certificate of State Education. You cannot buy or sell without the state's permission. You cannot leave the country without papers from the state. You must tithe 40% to the state of all your increase. In the Mexican state, you live and move and have your being. You can have any religion you like, as long as you burn incense to Caesar and acknowledge his lordship in your everyday life. Statism is Mexico's religion, and Moloch is the false god who is to be opposed at every point. Like the early church, we must teach Christians to confess that Jesus is Lord and renounce the lordship of Caesar. Is this a little too strong? Maybe. But when families hear this message through Evangelical.com, formerly Vision Mexico, and the Learning Center, they are, by and large, and in increasing numbers, embracing it. It is a uniquely positive and practical message which offers both a Christian critique and a principled and practical Christian alternative. We encourage every Christian ministry working in Mexico to re-engage with the Great Commission to the nation of Mexico, and encourage you to learn more about how you can partner with the work using your educational, business or other expertise, or by praying or giving financially at Visionamericalatina.com.